Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, we had to get the snail's frame eventually, and here we are. Per the request of Pool of Water, let's take a look at the Arquebus Advanced Development Division's VEA and VEB frames. Don't get me wrong, I do like these frames, it's snail that I hate. So here we go. The VEA frame in its entirety is used primarily by snail, and is a heavyweight frame designed by Arquebus Advanced Development Division. It incorporates cutting-edge technology to enable defiance of the PCA. This model's distinctive curved armor plating provides solid defense against damage of all kinds, and utilizes hover movement for increased loading capacity and greatly improved stability. You'll just be so big and slow that everything will hit you all at once anyway.
Die, mercenary!
The VE44A head part is the Gen's classic bucket head. There is always at least one, sometimes two, but this time the one for 6 is this one. And they gave it to this slime bag, Snail. Such sadness. It has a hefty 1060 AP, 179 kinetic defense, 188 energy defense, and 178 explosive defense. The attitude stability is pretty decently high at 423, and the system recovery is also impressive at 138. It has some mid-level scan stats with 490 scan distance, a 12.6 scan duration time, and a slow 9.9 second scan standby time. And as to be expected, it's a little heavy, weighing 3,640 Miyazakis, and costing 182 energy load. The next part is the curvaceous VE40A core. This is the most armored core in the game, and almost has the most defensive scores also. The AP or armor points on it are a whopping 4,320, and the kinetic defense is 447. The energy defense is 495, and the explosive defense is 458. The attitude stability is a bit above mid at 520 with a low booster efficiency of 81. A high generator output adjuster of 122 and a decent generator supply adjuster of 95. It's another heavyweight part weighing 21,100 Miyazakis and it has a very expensive energy load of 432. The VE46A arms. These are some thick ones. Hey, the 90s called and said they wanted their shoulder pads back. All of them. I think I see where they all went. They all are stacked right on top of each other, right there. They have 2,660 AP with 262 kinetic defense, 270 energy defense, and 257 explosive defense, following along a similar pattern of the rest of the build. These arms can hold the world. They have the highest load limit of 21,300 Miyazakis, with a decent recoil control of 170, but slow on target at 80 firearm specialization, and not really great for melee at 98 melee specialization. And again, they're pretty heavy, weighing 22,210 Miyazakis, and costly on energy load with 380. Alright, time to disco with some bell bottoms. The VE42A legs are bipedal legs that can't walk, they just slowly hover around. Their AP is actually just a little above mid at 5,700 AP, but still have good all-around defense with 380 kinetic defense, 421 energy defense, and 387 explosive defense. These bars might look a little strange next to those numbers. Yeah, I know. On their own, their stability isn't very amazing with only 977 stability. The load limit is pretty high, holding 85,700 Miyazaki's weight, and I'm surprised there is even a number on the jump stats, but it does have 56 jump distance and 14 jump height, somehow. They are not as heavy as I expected at only 31,580 Miyazaki's, and not too bad on energy load at 465. Altogether, this slow fat disco dancer has 13,740 AP with some very nice defenses. At 1,268 kinetic defense, 1,374 energy defense, and 1,280 explosive defense, making this a pretty hard egg to crack. And with 1,921 attitude stability, it can trade a lot of DPS without staggering. Slow on the recovery though, with only 86 attitude recovery, and slow on target with only 86 target tracking. The boost speed is a fast-paced walk or hover at 263 on starter internals, with an energy supply efficiency of 7,270, so it's great for energy weapons, and it's so heavy, weighing 83,330 Miyazakis, with an energy load of 1,787. Now check out the variant parts. The VE-44B head part is used by V7 Pater, while the VE-42B hover tank leg part is used by an independent chartreuse. Let's start with the head. VE-44B is a special head part designed by Arquebus Advanced Development Division, engineered to accommodate a proposal from V7. This model maximizes scanning performance close to that of a surveillance-oriented concept model. It also looks like Sid's head from Ice Age. Not sure if that's really an upgrade to the old scanner models that kind of looked more like a plus sign or not. It's surprisingly heavily armored with 1040 AP and 167 kinetic defense, 181 energy defense, and 166 explosive defense. The attitude stability is good at 450, and the scanner stats are as good as it gets, with 154 system recovery, 700 scan distance, 18 seconds of scan duration, and a really fast cooldown of only 4.8 seconds. It still weighs a lot though, at 4,320 Miyazakis and very energy expensive at 265 energy load. Now for the Arquebus hover tank that an independent somehow got her hands on. The VE-42B hover tank leg is a special tank part designed by Arquebus Advanced Development Division, prioritizes hovering performance and forward propulsion to focus on aerial combat. During development, the specs were stolen and leaked by an independent mercenary. Okay, yeah, so that's how she got it. Alright, there. It has 8,600 AP, giving it the second highest AP in the bunch, with 379 kinetic defense, a maxed out 460 energy defense, and a maxed out explosive defense at 406. The attitude stability is lowish at only 924, but it carries a hefty 91,000 Miyazakis. It's very slow with a travel speed of 136 and high speed performance of 316. It has great thrust and upward thrust at 5,984 and 5,001, but eats energy while doing so with a 912 upward energy consumption. The quick boost thrust is terrible at only 21,500 with a high duration of 0.4 seconds. Quick boost energy cost is 888. The quick boost reload time is 0.7, and the quick boost reload ideal weight is 91,000. But the assault boost speed is great at 10,502, but also pretty costly at 430 assault boost energy consumption. It's super heavy, weighing 46,600, and costs a lot of energy to use at 824 energy load. So that's where all that speed goes when you see those high thrust stats. Even though they were made for separate builds, I think, I put them together in the VEB frame, and in total with starter internals it has 16,620 AP, 1,255 kinetic defense, 1,406 energy defense, and 1,287 explosive defense, with an attitude stability of 1,895 and attitude recovery of 72. Heavier you are, the harder you fall. Weighing in at 97,730, it too is a hefty boy, and the energy supply efficiency is hit at 5,970 and has a higher total energy load of 2,099. In the end, with these slow guys, you can load them down with a lot of firepower, and they play really nice with energy weapons too, so don't be afraid to throw some energy cannons on these things. Oh, and don't forget the float, they're both made for a lot of that. I hope you all enjoyed, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the nest.